Cool. All right. I think that's up and working. Oh, I never know. Do I ever know? No, I don't. Let me just get this up here. Okay, where I lost myself. Where is myself? There I am. There I am. We're good. Hey, how's it going? It's going very well. How are you? How are you doing? I'm Mrs. Spooky Nerd. I mean, really, that's the best name. I like that a lot. I'm just going to share this to a couple spots real quick. Get some people in here. I don't know. Can I share this to my Furby group on Facebook? I don't know. See what the rules are. No promotions or spam. Is that promotion though? I don't know. Hey, how are you? How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? I'm just gonna make a thing that says, please delete if not allowed. But I am live cataloging babies tonight. And then if I get kicked out of my Furby group on Facebook, I'm fucked. I'm just kidding. Yeah, how's everybody doing? It is Friday. It is Furby Friday. If you're new here. I am quickly going to try to get my shit set up. Will that happen? Okay. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hey, I am live talking about all things Furby related today. Okay, cool. Sorry, this was kind of an impromptu little ditty. There we go. Okay, now we're back. I'm doing good. Excited for Furby Friday. Heck yeah, it's Furby Friday, everybody. For those of you who are new, hi, welcome. I collect Furbies, obviously. My number right now is somewhere over the 100. It's about 130, I want to say, maybe 40. I'm not sure. But that is what we're doing, this massive cataloging event. It's going to be weeks in the making, and it has been weeks in the making. Basically, where I'm at right now in terms of the cataloging, the ones you see behind me, this actually extends one more row. There we go. The ones you see behind me here, ignore these ones, but these ones here, gestures. There's some more behind this cart, actually. These are all my, ignore these. These are all my, well, they're all my collection. Everyone that's in my house is my collection, but these are the ones that I'm collecting, one color of each. And I only have one more Furby to collect There's a space for it right there. Only need one more, and I finished each generation to generation 7. That's a pretty big deal. And that last one that I need is $200 freaking, so that's why I'm not. Hey, cutie. Hey, how you doing? How's your reading going? Can you please, for the love of God, read something off your friggin' TBR shelf that you want to read? Please. For me, for you. Hey, all. How's everybody doing? Oh, that's a cute picture. Okay, so what I'm doing tonight, we are going to listen to some Furbies together. When I tell you I'm a little bit type A when it comes to a collection, I mean that. So this is actually all of the things that I want to put in a spreadsheet. Each Furby is going to be judged harshly. No, I'm just kidding. Each Furby is going to go through this eventually and into a spreadsheet. So the things that are in this are basic information like the model type, model number, model name, what generation they are, the date they were released, the factory code, what the Furby's birthday is. Now, that's a little up in the air, but I'll tell you how to do that. Whether or not it's special edition, units produced, unit number, is it in a box? The Furby poem, which is a whole other thing in itself. Does it have a purple tag, a paper tag? Does it work? Yes and no. That's pretty much the best one. And then what language it speaks, because they do all speak different languages. Well, the majority of mine are English speaking, but I do have some that are Spanish, one that's Japanese, one that's German. Then you get into the function itself. Has it been washed and cleaned? I take the skins off and clean them all. Does the circuit board work? Is there corrosion? Does it have eyelashes? Did I have to gear start it? Does it have gummy gears, loud gears? Is it mute? Does it have a mane or a tail? Is it sick and sneezing, which is a thing? Does it have MSA, which is it stands for me sleep again. It's a whole thing. Does it have sun damage? What is the eye color? Does it have a quiet voice, and has the zip tie been replaced? You see, this is all very, very. This is my. If I could give this attention into reading an effing book, that would be fantastic. But no. And then tonight what we're going to do is we're going to test the sensors. Every Furby has 5 sensors. So that's their tilt sensor. It basically, when you turn it upside down, it'll go, wow! That. A light sensor, you cover its little eye thing and it reacts. Tummy sensor, back sensor, and a sound sensor. So when you clap, it should react. That's what we're testing today. Also, I'm making these. This is for every Furby in my collection. It's going to get a little tag that says collection number. That's just for my own collection. That's going to be filled in after. Model number, what generation, what factory, what its birthday is, and then information that is important. And then on the back, it's just going to be Furby has been cleaned. And then this is where I'm going to write any of the sensor information. So that's what we're getting into. It's a lot of information, I realize, but that's the gig for tonight. You are currently reading The Unexpected Everything. Hold on, give me a second. Let me double check. The Unexpected Everything? Is that what I'm thinking of? I can't remember a single everything. Maybe what? Oh, Morgan Matson. I haven't read that one. I have it on my shelf. I haven't read it. Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna put some batteries and some stuff. Every single one that I have up here so far, I've done this to. This is I've tested them, so I'll know upon opening up the bottom if they work or not. So let's get started. I would like to try to finish at the very least all of Generation 1, which is this shelf up here. And I do have some doubles as well, so I want to get those cataloged tonight. So let's see. First Furby. Okay. Hey, how are you? Desiree, I love that name. That's a cute picture too. Okay, so this one gave me a kiss. So this is how you're gonna test sensors. So there's also a tongue sensor. Did I even put that in there? There's actually 6 sensors. I'm a dummy. Did it just sneeze? So this is what we do. So tongue sensor, does it work? Yes. So yes to the tongue sensor. Then you do tummy. That works. So tummy is also a yes. Then you can do light sensor, which is this. So light works. Then there's a... Hey, Furby. So that's your sound. And then this is the tilt. This is the best. This is the funniest part. Oops, I accidentally opened the batteries. Okay, so it reacted to turning upside down by going, whoa. So that means your tilt sensor is working. So it looks like all of these ones are working. And then last one is the back one. Hello? Tilt sensor? I need like a stand actually here. Maybe there's stuff on the floor back here, but that's okay. So my back sensor, there we go. Okay, so it did just purr, which means the back sensor works. So that guy works perfectly fine. So all of the sensors work. And that's what you do. You test it. I would play with them more and actually go through all of them, but I'm currently reading The Night She Disappeared. Who's that by? I would like to add that I've read a lot of nothing for the last couple months. So when I tell you I am behind in my reading, oh, are we? It's pretty sad, actually. But, you know, I bought 150 Furbies instead. So, you know, take some and lose some. Thank you. Love the Furbies. Good. Hey, how have you been? I've been good. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you. Yeah. I'd like to recommend you a book with pansexual rep. It's called In a Ravenous Dark. I think I've heard that. Is it fantasy based? Let me know. Okay, so as I mentioned, I made these little tags. These are going to go on all of them. So then on the back, I'm just going to put all sensors work. Enough said. You now have 20 Stephen King books? Nice. Which ones are your favorites so far? I'm currently actually reading the What am I reading? I'm reading Needful Things right now, and I'm actually really liking it. For now, this is where I'm putting the tag, just in the ear hole, until I get one of those pricing guns, the things. You know what I mean. Okay, so moving on. This is same, different Furby, same pattern. This is a Generation 1 leopard. True story about these guys. Interesting thing is that every single Furby with the leopard pattern is a completely different Furby, because the cut to the fabric means that the dots are always in different spots. What's up?
I'm going to get a popsicle. You want one?
No, I'm live. Thank you, though. Cute.
Have fun.
Thank you. Hi, how are you? Oh, you're so pretty. Look at your eyeliner in that picture. You're so cute. But yeah, so this is the same Furby, different type. And I'm just going to go through the list, make myself a little tag. Feel free to ask me anything tonight, whether that's personal related, book related, Furby related. It is more or less a Q&A while I do this. Because this is something I need to do, something I want to do. And yeah. I only need 7 Stephen King books to finish my collection. Needful Things is one of my favorites. It's so good. I started reading it when camping, actually, about a week or, my hair is just, about a week or so ago. And the first reveal of sort of the what the main evil character, I say evil, I'm gonna move this for a second. Main evil character was so good. It was fantastic. So yeah, I really actually enjoyed that quite a bit. Out of my whole collection so far, I read Carrie and Pet Sematary. Yeah, I'm never reading Pet Sematary in the dark again. It was so amazing, but scared me good. I don't know which Stephen King actually scared me the most. That's a good question, actually. I should ask myself that. I'm not sure. But yeah, Pet Sematary is definitely up there, I feel like. I mean, Carrie's a classic. Actually, both of those are really, quite frankly, classics in my eyes. Will you sell the Furby or keep them? Well, right now I am I'm cataloging all of them to basically see which ones I want to keep for my own collection. It sounds a little I don't know, does it sound bad that I want to keep the best ones, obviously, for my collection, and then sell the remaining ones? Furby collectors, there's like a very broad variety of people who collect. So some people collect simply for parts. They're taking them apart to do projects. So they don't need them to be working or functioning. Some people buy them just to collect the color family, kind of like I have here. And then some people want them like perfect, pristine, in a box, new in a box, or if they've been out of box, they want them with all the tags, everything working. So it really depends. I have a mix of all different ones in my collection now. So downstairs, there's another fucking, I don't know, 50 of them. I'm only slowly bringing them up to this room because I only have so much space. Yeah. So my goal is to basically flush out my collection first, see which ones I want to keep a couple of them for modification purposes, which I'll explain later on, and then sell the remaining ones. Whether or not I sell them back to the Furby Facebook group that I'm kind of in, or if I keep them to someday possibly set up a 90s, 2000s inspired vintage like booth. We'll see. Like sort of craft fair style, like vintage booth of 90s and 2000s toys / stuff, maybe. So it's right now I'm not selling them, no, but will I sell some of them? Probably yes, because I need to recover the like $6,000 I've spent on them. So so yeah, that answers that. Whoops, and that answers that. There you go. Which Furby is your favorite? Also, totally not weird to keep the best ones. Yeah. Also, it's with what I mean by making the best ones is you can kind of do a little bit of surgery. Some of the ones I have up on the wall here are mute, but you can do speaker replacements from the ones that say the speaker works, but they don't. The circuit board doesn't work. You see what I mean? Ones like right now, I have like sets of Furby eyelashes that have fallen off. They just need to be glued and replaced. There's many on the walls that need eyelash replacements. There's 4 on the floor off the wall that need to be cleaned out, the battery corrosion. So it's a labor of love, but eventually my big goal is to have, well, eventually, is to have one of each color, preferably working-ish, you know, and then up on this wall, which is behind me, this is where my desk is, and I want to paint this whole wall and get massive amounts of clear shelving and have them actually up displayed on this wall. So that's the goal. I would keep the good one for myself. That's the plan. Somewhat. I had a friend that had a Furby back in the day, and it wouldn't stop chatting, so I turned it off and it chatted again. Here's the thing. We're going to talk about Furby myths, legends, if you will. And I don't want to sound like that person, because I really, truly love all the horror stories that everyone says about, I took the batteries out and 5 years later it said something in the dark. It did not. And basically, the second that you open up the battery compartment and one battery is even slightly loose, it doesn't have the power to run. If there was batteries in it and the batteries seem dead, and then you sort of, maybe the Furby moved or the battery sort of kicked in again, yeah, then it can go in and kind of start again. But I've never had it to where no batteries, you know, it said anything. It's not possible. So I love that. Like, I love the myth of that. But don't get me wrong. Here's my one sort of spooky Furby story. Again, I have 60 of them downstairs. I definitely none of them had batteries, and they were all in their states of like, all the skins were off, so I was washing them all. And I went and I did laundry, and I opened the laundry door, and it made like a kind of noise. And if I didn't fucking think that one of those Furbies came alive, boy. I definitely did. To the point I walked out of my laundry room and I looked at like all 60 of them and I went. So I understand. That was the one time that I kind of scared myself. It's pretty funny. I thought it was funny. And then I immediately laughed at myself when I realized what I did. Like, look at all these eyelashes I have just like kicking around. Okay, so we're gonna make some tags because I really would like to get done some of these. Otherwise, I'll just chat to y'all all night. Okay, so first thing I write down is collection number. And I'm going to leave that blank. Then I put down model number, because all Furbies do have different model numbers, but all of the ones that I'm doing right now all have the same model number, which, if you're curious, is 70-800. Is any standard size Furby. Then we do, what did we do? Generate. Did I not put the freaking name of this on here? Am I that dumb? Oh, fuck, I'm dumb. Never mind, I gotta make a different tag. Never mind. Shit. I always forget something. Cup of soup? I haven't had that shit in so long. I used to eat this. Oh, man, I used to eat that all the time. Favorite cup of soup flavor? Like chicken. Like just the regular chicken, I guess. That's the best. 10 out of 10. I love that cup of soup came in my chat today. That was the best thing. Anyway, for the people who obviously are here for books, what has been both the best and worst thing that you've read this year? Please tell me. I would like to know. While I write out some of these things. Collection number. Model number. Then we have name. This one is leopard. Maybe. Then we have generation. Generation 1. Oh, I didn't answer what my favorite one was. Where was that question? Oh, where was that question? What is your favorite so far? Well, see, I had this one Furby, and then I kept feeding it past midnight. I don't know what happened to it, but it like gained like 10 pounds. And so now it looks like this. And it just keeps getting like bigger and bigger. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah. The best book is the new horror Last House on Needless Street. Okay, I need to look this up. I'm gonna make an Indigo. Like, I'm not gonna buy through Indigo because, you know, I quit that job and I don't like them. But I'm gonna look it up just to have a cart ready because I do like a new horror. Worst was The Maidens. Okay, let me look that up too. Okay, chapter. Could you load any slower? Like on it? Okay. What's it called? House on Needless Street. Ooh, that looks good. It doesn't come out here until September. Was it a excuse me. Was it a ARC for you? I put it on my wish list. And then thing to avoid. The Maidens. Oh, by Alex Michelidi. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Michael, what the how do you pronounce that? Nicoledes? I don't know. Not even a chance of pronouncing that. Okay, noted. What was The Maidens about? Tell me why it sucked. Also, Riley Sager Survived the Night sucked ass. I've heard that it does. The thing is that I've met him in person, and he's really freaking nice. Like, he's one of the nicest authors I've met, and so a lot of people are shitting on this book, and I'm kind of like, but he's really nice though. You know, which I mean, yeah, it just makes me feel bad, like a little bit, but you know. Okay, I gotta write a tag here, and then I'll come back and read your comments in just a second. Birthday. Okay, yeah. So this Freebie's birthday, by the way. Let's do birthday roulette in the chat because each of these freebies have a birthday. So this one's birthday is January 4th. It was made January 4th, 1999. Is it older than some of you? Probably. If you have any January 4th people in chat, let me know. Okay, so the info for this one is it has no tag, no purple tag. It also needs new foot string, which I'll show you in a second what that means. Then on the back of the card, I'll put Furby has been washed and well, cleaned. I guess yeah, same thing. And then I'll put all sensors work. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Okay. When I saw your Furby cleaning video, I never knew what a Furby looked like skinless, and oh man, it's so creepy and cute at the same time. You should have seen it when I had 50 of them without the skins. Even Jeff was like, "That's really eerie, Natasha." That's amazing. So big. His name is Big Chongus. That's his name. I DNF'd Emma by Jane Austen this week. I don't think I'm reading more of her books. I gave Pride and Prejudice 2 stars. We'll be watching the new movie with Anna Taylor-Joy. I don't know who that is. I'm not a big, like, he's texting me. I'm not a big classics reader in general. I attempted to read Pride and Prejudice in Zombies, I believe, and even that bored me, so props to you. Best, I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver. Yeah, that's a pretty good book. It's a pretty good book. I like that one quite a bit. Oh, from Australia, and it came out last month. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep it in my list. It comes out September. I think I said here. Worst, The Fate of the Tearling. That sounds fantasy. The Fate of the Tearling. Yeah, that seems. I'm not gonna lie, I hate books about like royal families and stuff like that. Not typically my gig. Ooh, I have that book. My favorite book has been My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry. Ooh, I have that book. Okay, well, noted. I want to read that then. January 4th is my youngest son's birthday. Well, congratulations. He gets a Furby. I'm just kidding. He didn't get a Furby, but he gets the joy of knowing one of my Furbies has his birthday. 1999, I was 15. I was 10, so yeah. I was 10, to be fair. You're not old. 1999 is in my 20s. Love that. I would have loved to have been in the 90s and, yeah. Actually, I would have loved to have been in the 80s in my early 20s. I think that would have been rad. I'm not really either. The classics I've enjoyed mostly have been horror or sci-fi, Dracula and Frankenstein. Oh, love Dracula. Frankenstein, though. The number of book reports / essays in my entire life, like not just high school. I read Frankenstein, I feel like in grade school. I read it again in high school. I read it again in university. Like I have consistently read that book, and I'm sorry. Listen, Frankenstein, great. Mary Shelley, wonderful. It is so boring. It is so boring. Like you're telling me you're making a man out of freaking human parts, and you somehow still just talk about nature for like fucking 200 pages. I'm like, I'm bored. I'm so bored right now. Like, when are we getting to the friggin' monster? Yes, so this Furby is the first one released in Generation 1. This is a Furby leopard. And this one, these ones, they're all different because all the spots are always going to be in a different spot. So you can always feel good about the fact that you will have a Furby that is 100% your own Furby. Like it's always custom, which is kind of cool. Also, if you are curious, see this little green code here? I don't know how well I don't know how well y'all are going to see that. But basically, there's a code in there that says, this one says 3268A. What that means, well, it says RL 3268A. RL is the factory that it was made. 326 means the 326th day of 8, which is 1998 in batch A. So you can figure out the Furby's birthday by doing that math. And I have for all of them, which is a little bit ridiculous. Okay, so the next one I have here, which is the little tag that came out of this one, it says model. So let's see. So this is going to be collection number. I'm going to leave that blank. Model number is going to be 70-800. Generation 1. Oh, fuck, I fucked up again. God damn. Shit. Thank God I got a bunch of these, because I apparently am just an idiot when it comes to writing down the information I want. It's fine. I have like 7,000 of these tags. Oops. Sorry, give me 1 second while I write out this code. Okay, let's not mess this up. Collection number, model number, which is 70-80. Name is leopard. Then we have generation 1. Now the factory for this one, we can check the bottom of the Furby. It is also RL. Basically, there's a couple different factories that the Furbies were made. Depending on what factory, some of them have factory defects, which makes it more susceptible to certain errors, basically. So if you're like a hardcore collector, you stay away from certain factories, which is the only reason why I've included that. Okay, this Furby's birthday. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Birthday bingo? I don't know. Do we have anybody whose birthday is November 14th? November 14th, 1998. Yes, no, maybe so. Any November 14th in the chat? And then this one, what happened to this for you? I thought the tag was like right here. Did I not have a tag? It said tag removed, but I don't need to keep that on there. But I will make note that it has no purple tag on the side. So info is no purple tag. And then that's that little tag. And then on the back, I put Furby was skinned and washed. And then we got to test the sensors. I like the character study that is The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein by Kirsten White, modern release, so no old writing style. That's kind of cool. So wait, I'm sorry, maybe I'm just tired. How is that written? Like, is it a character study of Dr. Frankenstein? Like, who is Elizabeth Frankenstein? Or is it just sort of inspired by? That's interesting. I agree, Frankenstein I love, but oh man, the yapping about nature, yes, I was bored as well. Yeah. You might want to check out The Lost Village by Camilla Sten. Okay, let me check that out. Ooh, what's that about? That's flippin' expensive. That looks like that's a damn expensive book. Okay, I'll add it to a wish list though. What does it say? What's it about? The Blair Witch Project meets Midsummer. That's all I need to know. That sounds great. Documentary. Okay, by the way, I started because I watch a lot of true crime people. there's this one person I watch, Stephanie Harlow, who says, oh, no, I can't say it right. Who says oh shit. I say documentary. She says documentary. And that's then anytime I say it now, I'm like, oh, documentary filmmaker. And I'm like, I don't know. How do you say it? It sticks out to me. Documentary filmmaker Alice Linstead has been obsessed with the vanishing residents of the old mining town dubbed the Lost Village. Okay, cool. In 1959, her grandmother's entire family disappeared in this mysterious tragedy, and ever since, the unanswered questions surrounding the only two people who were left, a woman stoned to death in the town center and an abandoned newborn, have plagued her. She's gathered a small crew of friends in the remote village to make a film about what really happened, but there will be no turning back. Not long after they've set up camp, mysterious things begin to happen, equipment is destroyed, people go missing. Yeah, that sounds fun. I want to read that. That sounds like a blast. Hi, Natasha. It's been quite a while since I last saw you. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well, actually. Thank you. Am I reading? No, not at all. Well, I mean, I'm trying to, but it's weird, actually, because I got diagnosed with ADHD and, like, I'm on ADHD medication now. And do you think I can read? Nope. Nope. My, like, medication ADHD brain was like, a book, woo, and then, like, I could sit there. Now that I have focus for everything else in my life that I didn't have focus on before, I'm like, ooh, must do all that, which is good. I mean, getting stuff done, but not reading at all. So yay, I guess. I don't know. I'm doing good though. How are you doing? I agree with Night. Oh yeah, The Lost Village. Okay. I really enjoyed that book. Yeah, okay, I'll check that out. Can you please explain the difference between YA romance and adult romance? Ooh, barely. I'm gonna drink some water. Ooh. Yeah, I don't read enough of either to know. I mean, really, the only real difference is age content and content, like graphic content, I would imagine. I mean, YA romance, I feel like a lot of YA contemporary books have a little bit of romance in it, but, like, I personally, I'm not going to go attempt to read like a YA romance that is expressly I'm not going to read a book that's YA romance for the YA romance. If it's kind of thrown in like, ooh, I have lovey-dovey feelings for a boy, ooh, yay, or a girl or whatever, then fine. But I'm not going to actively search out YA romance typically. And then adult romance, I'm like, ooh, okay, well then that's what I want to read when I'm like, I want either something that's going to break my heart, like whether it's more of a relationship story or some sexy stuff in it or just straight up smut. So that's kind of what I would say is the difference, I guess. Elizabeth in the original is cousin. Oh, right, yeah. In the new novel, she's adopted into the family. It's not much about the creation of the monster, but rather the pathology of Victor and the role Elizabeth plays to contain him throughout the story. It's very much a story about women having to contain men despite themselves. That sounded cool. I would read that. That sounds good. Did I not literally just go, I read that book and had to write so many essays, and I go, who the hell is Elizabeth? I don't remember anything. Been reading The Burning Girls by C.J. Tudor. Wasn't expecting to like it, but loving it. What's that book? Let me check that one out. What's it called? The Burning Girls. Oh, look at that. Okay. A woman trying to outrun her past uncovers a great evil in the fourth riveting the fourth one from the, okay. Welcome to Keeper's Croft. 500 years ago, Protestant miters. Okay. Reverend. I typically, here's the thing. When you give me a book that says Reverend and Protestant, how much of this book is has a religious undertone, because it's part of thing, like it's typically something I avoid because I grew up super not super religious, but like religious enough to where a lot of the times I don't feel like reading stuff about it. So let me know. Why are illustrated romance covers becoming so popular on social media these days? Are they though? They were for like, I feel like, to be honest, I feel like they kind of took wave at like the end of 2019 into 2020. And then I feel like they're sort of beginning to have a little bit of a slope down now. So I don't know. I think people just like the style. I personally, some of them are cute, but like it's not my favorite book cover design. I like something with a little more, to be honest, I like something with a little more like intrigue. Like a little more like, I don't, actually, no, I do have a theory. I feel like some of them, because they are those faceless illustrations, no, here we go. Big brain thought. I feel like a lot of the times, because they're like a faceless illustration, and a lot of the like people can see themselves in that character because they are faceless. Big brain. And some of them have like plus size characters and stuff. So like people will look at it, and because it's a faceless character, then they can sort of put themselves in that role. Maybe. That's my theory. The Burning Goals was so good. Okay, sweet. What's the most disappointing sequel or companion novel? Oh, I've not read. I've read 30 books this year. I have not read, I don't even think, a fucking sequel or a companion novel, to be totally honest. I just noticed the skull chilling in the background. Oh yeah, he's right there. He's right there. That's a DNF book, All the Bright Places. Oh yeah, no, I've heard about that book. I'm not reading that. Nope. Big trigger warning. Okay, thank you. Typically in horror, if I'm picking up a horror or like the sort of thriller psych genre, I pretty much buy into the idea that I'm going to get into something that makes me uncomfortable. What that is, I don't know. I'll find out. Okay, let's test this Furby. I realize I've been here for how long? I've been live for 47 minutes, and I have done one. For some reason, I was like, oh, I get this done so much faster if I like go on stream. Okay, see this one? Its eyelids are a little droopy. I don't know if you can see that when it talks. So let's test the sensors. Tongue works. It's hungry, so it probably won't react. Light works. Tummy works. Then you have the back sensor. Oh, and it's sick. Great. Fucking great. Why are your back sensor? Oh, there it is. Back sensor works. And then tilt sensor. Okay, tilt sensor works. And then we just need to lastly test the sound sensor. Which basically means doing one of these. Yeah. Okay, so it works. One thing I will say is that the tilt sensor seems a little off because it is sitting still and still going, wow, like you just turned them upside down. So, in my opinion, for this Furby, tilt sensor is a little off, and I will make note of that. Still works, still functions, still talks, still all the other sensors work, but I think it might be a little off, so I'm gonna make note of it. And that's how you do it. That's how you go through the sensors. Okay, so then it says info, no purple tag. I'm gonna put on the front tilt slightly off. And then also sensors all work. And then I'll just put tilt slightly off on the back too. Okay, so then tag. Oh, that's right, it's sick too. That's okay, that can be cured. I'll just make note of that for me in this. Basically, what a sick Furby means is it means that it hasn't been fed. It's kind of sad. It means that someone hasn't played with it and it hasn't been fed in a long time. So what happens is they get sick and they sneeze a lot. There's a couple in here that are like relentless. Basically, what you have to do is feed them like minimum 15 to 20 times. It's really annoying and it takes a long time. Like it takes like a good 30, 45 minutes to kind of do it. And then you have to play with them a couple times and build up their love and pet them a bunch of times. It basically means like you have to put the work in to sort of, quote, repair them and to bring them back, which is pretty cute, but it's also bloody annoying. So like right now, I think I have like, I don't know, honestly, like 15 that I need to do that to. So slowly over time, I will put batteries in each one and actually play them through for like a day, you know. But it basically means that it won't let you play with them until you cure them, basically. Oh my god, I love water. That is so sad. Toys should be played with. Yeah, of course. I think so. There's a couple that I've had here. The thing is I brought in a lot into my collection all at once. So I'll be honest, I don't have 700 batteries. So that's the thing. Plus, if I had 700 batteries, this room would be fucking just a nightmare to survive in if they were all on. So that's what I mean by slowly over time, they're all gonna get batteries in there, and you know, one each day I'll put batteries in and play them through and get them all happy, and then take the batteries out and whatever. But there's a couple that I've gotten to where I put the batteries in immediately and it's gone like, love you, like me happy, like it's there. You can tell that someone played with it a lot, which is really cute. Like I like that a lot. It makes me happy. As you sort of play with a Furby continuously, it learns more. It learns more English. So when you put batteries in and it really starts to say a lot of like English phrases, or it gets to the point where it sings like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to itself and stuff, then you know that somebody played with it a lot, which is cute. Okay, moving on to the next two colors in the generation one. So the next ones are the snowballs, which are just the solid white ones. I have two here. One with blue eyes, another one with green. I also have two snowballs in a box, new in a box. And then also this one that was customized to be a Stephen King inspired Furby. That one is also a snowball, but that's a different story. I'm going to deal with these two later because these are the two that I customized. So, okay. So let's give these ones a shot. Okay, so again, I made notes on all of them the original time that I tested them. So this one says, it says it works, loud gears, the battery has been cleaned out, and the tag has been removed. So this is one that had battery corrosion, but I cleaned it out and it doesn't look too bad. So noted. Okay, so make our little tag. So again, we're going to do collection number. And then we'll do model number, which again, all 1998 Furbies aside from the special edition ones, the model number is 70-800. Then name is Snowball. Right? Yeah, Snowball. Snowball. And then this is generation 1. Factory. Let's see what factory this one was. Oh, okay. So this one is actually JT Factory. JT Factory, for some reason, it was the least expensive factory. So the motherboard or the chip in the Furbies that are made in the JT Factory basically means that those ones are more likely to have circuit board issues, which is surprising. I didn't realize that this was a JT. Interesting. Okay. All right, and we have another birthday bingo. Are you all ready? Do we have any birthdays in the chat? December 19th. December 19th. 1998 at that. Okay, let's see how loud the gears are. I thought it was loud gears. So we'll see. I wasn't expecting it because it was marked as YA and it really shouldn't be, in my opinion. Oh, okay. Which of these TV shows would you want to watch, rewatch, or skip? Gossip Girl? Nah. I've never heard of any of those. Other than Gossip HBO Max reboot, I wouldn't watch any of those. Oh, thank you. What is your favorite King? So far, my top 2 are The Stand and The Long Walk, both of which are really good choices. Also, cute picture, cuter dog. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. You both are really cute in that picture. No, my favorite King. I have a couple answers to this. I personally loved Christine. A lot of people hated it. I loved Christine. I also loved the night shift, all of the short stories. Love that. And then The Stand, I think, is just well done. Fuck. And I don't know. Right now, honestly, I'm like halfway through Needful Things, and unless it takes like a really wild turn, I'd say that like the concept for Needful Things is one of my favorite. Oh no, Salem's Lot. Salem's Lot, just because I love King's like longer, small town building stories, which is what I'm getting out of Needful Things right now. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. Least favorite has been, I don't know, probably the first of the what is it? His fantasy series. What the fuck is it called? The Gunslinger. I don't care for it much. Okay, let's see how loud the gears are. I wrote last time that gears were loud, so let's see.
Okay, sleep time.
Not that loud.
Shoo.
Sick.
Shoo. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, yeah. Okay, so let's see if I can see if I can test all the sensors.
Yeah.
Tongue.
Yeah. Okay. No, like. Shoo. Shoo.
Tummy works. Can't tell if light works because he is sneezing so much. Okay, me no see you. That means obviously light works. Okay.
Listen. Wow. No, hell, wrong, night.
Where's my back sensor? There it is. E. Okay, tilt sensor. That's 5. And then hey. Okay, so he's clearly sick. That's what one with a cold sounds like. Just a heads up. And it pretty much won't stop sneezing until you take care of it. Ooh, nice. I don't know if you're still here. That was fun. I have to get to bed. I'm going to a library so early tomorrow morning. I hope you get a lot done. I probably won't get a lot done tonight. But, you know, whatever. I'm having fun answering some questions. His name is Blue. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I could see that. That's sweet. If there's a popular author you want to see write a dark and captivating thriller featuring a queer protagonist, who'd you pick and why? I don't know. Everybody? Write more queer characters, please. Thank you. Okay, so he works fine. I'm just going to make a note. I'll just put corrosion cleaned out. That's pretty much it. I don't think I need to put too much more info in there. I'll put on the back, right? Furby skinned and washed. And then I'll just put all sensors work. Cool. Furbies, Beanie Babies, Tamagotchi. Whoops. Furbies, Beanie Babies, Tamagotchi, Tickle Me Elmos. Kids of today don't know how to fad. The 90s will always be the best. Yeah, honestly, just all of those. Like, all of them. Yeah. It's interesting because, you know, like I was born in 89, my husband was born in 86. And we've talked about this, but like I feel like that generation, I guess millennials, like am I an elder millennial? I don't even know, to be totally honest. But that generation, where we were kids in the like early 90s, early to mid 90s, we're the last generation, I feel like, that really got to know what the world was like pre-internet, then had the introduction of the internet. You see? So it's like we knew what it was to just get told, hey, go play outside until, you know, until the street lights come on, or, you know, go play outside until it's dark. But then, you know, we'd come home and then we have complete access. Like, at least I did. I had a computer in my room when I was like 11, which was not with internet, which was questionable. But, you know, so it's like and then you have free reign internet as a teenager. Like, oh, the amount of shit that like, the amount of shit I probably shouldn't have gotten into. Yeah. Questionable. Like random chat rooms and like shit like that. It's probably not good. Anyway. I recently read The Elementals by Mitchell Dowell. Top tier haunted house novel. Okay, you guys are giving me all really friggin' good recommendations for books to read, which is really good. Thank you. Appreciate that. What's it called? The Elementals? Ooh, it looks good. Oh, it's not available in stores. Why? It's a little bit of an older book, yeah? Okay, I might have to look for that in like a secondhand store or something. What is it called? Mitchell McDowell. Sweet, okay. Wait, what? The third house is slowly and mysteriously being buried beneath an enormous dune of blindingly white sand. Ew, that sounds fun. Cool, I'll add that to a wish list then too. Yeah, it sounds fun. The 90s was considered to be the decade that bridges the gap between Gen Xers and millennials. Well, technically I'm a millennial, so I don't know. The Elementals was a great book. Okay, noted. Sweet. All right, let's move on. One more of these lovely. Oh shit! I forgot to put the stick back. Oh, I just dropped one on the floor. Oh no! I hope you're okay. Shit. Crap. Oh, no, whoops. Pretend you didn't see that. He's fine, I'm sure. Oh yeah. Those people who grew up in the 90s are considered. Oh yeah. Okay, so then I was born in 1989, so I'm a millennial, I think. Oh. That's what I'm gonna go with. That's what everyone tells me, so I'm gonna go with that. What am I doing? Sorry, I had a brain fart just now. I had a brain fart. Okay, tell me some more. Tell me some more books everyone's been reading. Actually, no. Actually, a question: what is a book? What is the last? What is the last new released book that you liked? Does that make sense? Like, what has been recently released that you've enjoyed? Is a better question. Oh yeah, okay, so then this one also has no purple tag. Whoops. No. Shit. Purple. Tag. Moving on. I couldn't tell you, honestly. I opened up that conversation and I have no clue. So, if you want a dark book with a queer protagonist, please read Lesson in Vengeance. Okay, let me check that out. A Lesson in Vengeance, I'm assuming. Lee. A dark and let me see. A dark and twisty thriller about a centuries-old ivy-covered boarding school haunted by the history of witchcraft and two girls dangerously close to digging up the past. The dangerous romance and atmospheric setting make it perfect read for fans of dark academia. But see, here's the thing. I don't really like fucking boarding school shit. I don't know if I'm gonna like that. Haunted by witches, maybe. I mean, yeah, okay. I might check that out. I just joined a few minutes ago. How is my mouth? My mouth's pretty good. Everything's healed except for some reason, and I don't know if I'm gonna have to get this checked out. I have a lump like here in my jawbone, and I don't know if it's still like residual bone swelling or if it's something I need to get like checked out. But you know, I'll deal with that when it bugs me. What about the changeling? How the fuck do you pronounce that? What? A changeling? Victor about. Ooh, okay. What's this? Ooh, okay. It says this haunting tale weaves a memorizing web around fatherhood, racism, horrific anxieties, and even To Kill a Mockingbird. And the backdrop for this rich phantasmagoria, the boroughs of New York. Oh, sign me up. That sounds sick. It says when Apollo, I can't pronounce that. Father disappeared. He left him a box of books and strange recurring dreams. Now Apollo is a father himself, as he and his wife Emma settle into their new lives as parents. Exhaustion and anxiety start to take, and we'll see if I like that. Old dreams. Ooh. Okay, I don't want to read too much about this because it's kind of, yeah, that sounds awesome. Okay. I want to read that. Okay, I want to read that immediately. Okay, you're giving me too many books I want to read. I'm not reading at all. Millennials are those between 1981 and 1986. Yeah, okay, so I am a millennial. Thank you. Oh, here we go. You seem like a rookie girl, but you need to get your life together and find yourself a man because you're desperate and lonely. And thank you for your support. And stay safe and have a blessed day. Thank you. I already found myself a man in my husband, but thank you. You too. Have a blessed day. And also, I don't know what I'm supporting you in, but peace. Last recent release I finished and liked was The Intimacy Experiment. Your picture is so cute. A little smile on you. Okay, what's that book? Let me see. Realize that opening up Indigo or like a book search website and actually looking through the stuff that you are all talking about is really helping me bond instead of going, oh yeah, and then I have no idea what you're talking about. The Intimacy Experiment. Why does it look like Adele is talking to like a dude I had a crush on in university? Anyway, that's a god awful cover. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Naomi Grant has built her life around going against the grain. After the sex-positive startup she co-founded becomes an international sensation, she wants to extend her educational platform to live lecturing. Unfortunately, despite her long list of qualifications, higher ed won't hire her. Ethan Cohen, fucking looks like an Ethan. Ethan Cohen has recently received 2 honors. LA Mag nominated him as one of the city's hottest bachelors. Ew, no, he's not. And he became rabbi of his own synagogue. That's cool, though. Low on both funds and congregants. I don't like religious stuff. Mm-hmm. The executive board of Ethan's new... Ooh, I don't know that word. Hired him with hopes of his non-traditional background will attract more millennials to the faith. They've given him 3 months to turn things around, or else they'll close the door for his synagogue for good. Naomi and Ethan joined forces to host a budgie seminar on modern intimacy, the perfect solution to their problems until they discover one. Ooh, the growing attraction to each other. Yeah, that's kind of cute. That seems quirky enough to be like decent. I don't know. That seems cute. Not typically my gig, but like I would read that probably. It seems light. The cover though is, when I tell you that this man looks like, ooh, every Italian guy I stayed the fuck away from in university. Oh god, that's too funny. Anyway, made myself laugh. Oh. There's no such thing as an easy job. Okay, let me check that one out. Let's see. There is no such thing as an easy job. Boy, is there not. Am I right? What is this about? Ooh, okay. Let's see. A young woman walks into an employment agency and requests a job that has the following traits. It is close to her home and requires no reading, no writing, and ideally very little thinking. Me. Her first gig watching the hidden camera feed of an author suspected of sorting contraband goods turned out to be inconvenient. When her next gives way to the supernatural, announcing advertisements for shops that mysteriously does. Interesting. As she moves from job to job, writing trivia for rice cracker packages, punching entry tickets. This sounds good. It becomes increasingly apparent that she's not searching for the easiest job at all, but something altogether more meaningful. When she finally discovers an alternative to the daily grind, it comes with a price. This is the first time. Ooh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Kikuko Sumara? That's probably wrong. Winner of Japan's most prestigious literary award, has been translated into English. It's as witty as it is unsettling, a jolting look into the maladies of late capitalist life through... Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, okay. I want to read this, like, now. Yep, add that. Great, I'm going to end up with 27 books that I need to buy. That sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna stop just for now because I'm getting carried away by looking up everyone's books. Keep talking about books. I'm gonna come search for them in a second, but I want to get another tag on this one. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this one is the next one. It's another. Oops. It's another snowball. Also has tag on the inside, which is good. Okay. So we're gonna do collection number, leave it blank. We're also going to do model number. Model number is 70-800. Then we're going to do name. This one is called a snowball. We're also going to do generation. This is generation 1. Then the factory. This is an RL factory, which is not the best, but not the worst one. Birthday. All All right, any birthdays in the chat? Let's see. Do we have any January 21st birthdays? January 21st. It's actually, I think, close to my grandfather's birthday, if I can remember. Rest in peace, Grandpa. Okay, so then this one says, the batteries were cleaned, the mouth needs cleaning, it has a gummy beak, whatever the fuck that means, and the tag was removed. Okay, so let's turn it on. Oh yeah, that's right. This one had some like cleaning on the inside I needed to take care of. So we'll see if it still is stuck. And then obviously there was corrosion that I cleaned out. So that's cool. All right, let's pop some batteries in this sucker. We'll do the test for the sensors. Are y'all ready for Furby time? Yeah, I see that beak. That means there's some crud on there that needs to get cleaned out. So let's test the sensors. Tummy works. Tongue works. It farts. Okay, so light sensor works. Back sensor works. Tilt. Hello, sir? Are you here to party? And hello, sir? And then just died. Okay, so see what that means. Does it speak Spanish? Is it just me, or is that speaking not English? Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so I think his tilt. Okay, she shut up. Okay, I think his tilt sensor's off, which is happens, but I think the rest of them work. And for some reason, he just died halfway through. But whatever, at least he works. He works enough. Not English, but I don't think it's Spanish. Oh, really? Okay. Because here are your options. Here are your options for what it could be. Hold on. Let me see. Excuse me. 3 languages. So here's your options. It could be English, French, Spanish, German, Italian, Japanese, Dutch, Swedish, or Greek. Let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. I have ones that are Spanish, and trust me, one literally said por favor, and I was like, okay, at the very least, I understand that. So, I mean, okay, let's see. Little Eyes by Samantha Schweblin. It's translated in 2020. Let's see what that is. What's it called? Little Eyes? Little Eyes. Okay, let's see. It's also a very expensive book. Long listed for the 2020 Man Booker International Prize. So not a joke, clearly. Okay. A visionary novel about our interconnected present, about the collision of horror and humanity from the master of the spine-tingling tale. Oh, cool. Okay. They've infiltrated homes in Hong Kong, shops in Vancouver, the streets of Sierra Leone, and towns of... Ooh, I cannot pronounce that word. Ooh, I've heard it said, and I cannot for the life of me... I'm going to put it in the chat. I can't for the life of me remember how to pronounce this. Oh, every time I've said it wrong. How do you say that? Schools in Tel Aviv, bedrooms in Indiana, they're everywhere. They're here. They're us. They're not pets or ghosts or robots. They're real people. But how can a person living in Berlin walk freely through the living room of someone in Sydney? How can someone in Bangkok have breakfast with their children in Buenos Aires without your knowing, especially when these people are completely anonymous, unknown, unfindable? The characters in Samantha Schweblin's brilliant novel Little Eyes reveals a beauty connection of far-flung souls. Oh my god, this sounds fucking fantastic. Oh, okay, great. I'm buying so many fucking books. Y'all are just killing me here. It's like Oaxaca, something like that, right? Oh, I never know how to pronounce it. I feel like I don't want to butcher other people's beautiful languages. You know? I'm always so bad at life. The newest thing I've read that I liked is A Latched Away. I have that book. I haven't read it yet. What are your thoughts on Scarlett Johansson's recent lawsuit? Again, I have no idea. I don't know anything about Scarlett Johansson, Disney, or Marvel. So, men giving thoughts on things no one asked for, of course. The Book of Accidents. Okay. Book of... Is it seriously 11 o'clock already? Oh, jeez. I should probably go to bed. Ooh, that's a pretty new book. Okay. Let's see. A family returns to their hometowns and to a dark past that haunts them still. In this masterpiece of literary horror from the New York Times best-selling author of The Wanderers. Okay. Long ago, Nathan lived in a house in the country with an abusive father and has never told his family what happened there. Long ago, Maddie was a little girl making dolls in her bedroom when she saw something she shouldn't have and is trying to remember that lost trauma by making haunting sculptures. Long ago, something sinister, something hungry, walked in the tunnels, in the mountains, in the coal mines of their hometown in rural, I can never say that word, Pennsylvania. Now Nate and Maddie Graves is a last name, come on, in a horror novel, come on. Graves are married, and they have moved back to their hometown with their son, Oliver. And now, Oliver is just a creepy name. Don't name your kid Oliver. That's just a creepy fucking name. Oliver Graves, come on. And now what happened long ago is happening again and is happening to Oliver. He meets a strange boy who becomes his best friend, a boy who with secrets of his own and a taste for dark magic. This dark magic puts them at the heart of a battle of good versus evil and a fight for the soul of the family and perhaps for all of the world. But the Graves family had the secret weapon in this battle, their love for one another. That sounds okay. Like, why is it $37 though? Like, listen, I love horror books and I love like just adult-centered fiction. Why is it so expensive? That's so expensive. Ridiculous. Anyway. Technically, it is a sequel. Oh, okay. I just finished reading Do You Dream of Terror 2? Why does that sound familiar? When an Earth-like planet is discovered, a team of 6 teens, along with 3 veteran astronauts, embark on a 20-year trip to set up a planet for human colonization. They're sending them to space. It will take the team 23 years to reach Terra 2, 23 years locked in quartz craters. Something goes wrong. I don't know if that is my gig. You know who might like that? Kayla might like that. I'll put that on there and I'll suggest it to her. I won't read it myself. I too would like to congratulate you on finding a man. Thank you. Furby looks like a baby owl. Oh, that's true. One of the reasons, actually, it's funny because this is like a generation 1 quote, fairly popular Furby. One of the reasons why these ones are so hard to find is because they are solid white. So a lot of people use them and dye them different colors and customize them because it's easiest to do it to the ones that are a blank canvas. So they're actually fairly hard to find and are actually more, I would say rare, but like they're more expensive. That to me sounded like a mix of all Furby language, baby talk. Fair. I never had a Furby. They're super cute. Do you collect them for yourselves or do you fix them and sell them? All of the above, actually. Right now, I'm collecting for myself and I have like about 40 that I might sell. So we'll see. I haven't any new releases, but I really enjoyed the Bromance Book Club. I've heard of that. Oh yeah, I wanted to read that. That seemed cute, yeah? Yeah, but see, here's the thing. This is it. Yes, okay. I have heard of this, and this is the reason why I haven't read this one yet. It's because it says a secret romance club made up of Nashville's top alpha men. This book sounds like my old female boss like wrote a book. Like that's the best way I can describe it. And I don't vibe with like Nashville country fucking folk. I'm sorry, I don't. I just don't. It triggers me. I don't know, I just don't. No offense, but like I can't. Like I can't. I just got the notification because YouTube sucks. But hi, hello, Kendall. How you doing? Kendall, yeah. Samantha Sweeblin also wrote Mouthful of Birds. That's excellent if you want to dip your toes into her writing. Okay, cool. So yeah, okay. Okay, cool. All right, let's I tested this one just now, right? Did I test this one? Oh my god. Did I test 4? This is an issue. Is that the 4th one? Yeah, it was because it was scummy. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Natasha, you're just really, I'm tired. I might do a couple more real quick, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. Okay. So then this one has a purple tag. This is the official purple Furby original tag. So sometimes people look for these, and a lot of the time they're removed because kids don't like them when they dingle and stuff like that. But I make note when they're on there. She's good. I'm going to put corrosion cleaned. And then I'm going to put, it was all about the tilt sensor, right? I'm gonna put tilt off. Okay. Then on the back, I write Furby skin has been cleaned. And then all sensors work. And then I'll just put tilt slightly off. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. All right. I don't love that I've only done 4 of these in an hour and a half. I'm not making good time. But I'm having a good time with you. And I am getting something done. All right, moving on. Next, Furby on the list. Up next, we have, that doesn't seem right, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I do have a wolf Furby. This one is called a wolf. It's so bright up in here, I'm sorry. This is a wolf with gray eyes, no eyelashes. And then I actually have another one down here, same thing, but this one has corrosion I need to clean out. So he's gonna stay on the floor for now. Am I still live? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I had a moment. Thank you so much for recommending me books. Oh, okay. Here's another thing. Another question I can ask you. Love this. So excited to see you alive. Good. I'm happy. What was my other question? What is a book that's coming out soon that you're really excited for? So I can go look that up. I would love to know. You know what? I just put this here as a joke. I actually really like that there. All of the ears are obviously need to be sewn back on, but I really like just having this tags actually placed there for now. I don't know if I'll keep it like that, but it's kind of handy. All right, let's see what's in this one. This one said, Wolf Furby, batteries were cleaned, so corrosion was in there, and also has no eyelashes. Which I'm not going to put on there right now because I might put eyelashes on them. But apparently he works well, so that's good. I love this. Was so excited to see you were live. Thank you. Oops. Oh, Tiffany Jackson's new book? Which one? Is it Tiffany? Yeah, Tiffany Jackson, who I've met Tiffany Jackson. What's her new book? Tiffany B. Jackson, right? Is it Blackout? Oh no, White Smoke? Ooh, that looks good. Oh, I didn't realize she was writing a friggin' psychological thriller. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. I also get a special offer if I pre-order it right now. Yeah, I've met her. She is lovely, by the way. Like, one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my freaking life. And she complimented my nails. So, there's that. The webcomic Lore Olympus is coming to print in October. I've never seen that before. What's that about? Would I recognize it? Oh, I like the, hold on. Oh, I've never seen this before, but I love the character design, like the style of it. That's cool. That's cool. I like that a lot. That's a really unique like art style. I'm not typically too into I would say cartoons and stuff, but like that looks really cool. The Veiled Throne. Okay, let me check that out. That's an expensive book. Holy smokes. Oh, that's like a trilogy? I'm not going to read what this is about then because I don't want to spoil stuff. Oh, this is like pretty fantasy based. I'm not typically into too much fantasy stuff or epic fantasy. Looks cool though. Not typically my gig, but I dig it. Nothing but blackened teeth. Okay, that sounds horrifying. Ooh. Oh no, I've seen that. Okay, I thought this was already out, and I was like, that is the scariest looking cover I've ever seen in my life. I was like, fuck that. I didn't realize it wasn't out yet. What? Okay, hold on. Cassandra Caw? I'm gonna go with Caw. I hope that's right. It's a gorgeously creepy haunted house. Oh, Tender is the Flesh is my recommended. I need to buy that immediately. Thank you. It's a gorgeously creepy haunted house tale steeped in Japanese folklore and full of devastating twist. Love it. Love it. I can't pronounce this. A here he Heian era mansion stands abandoned, its foundations resting on the bones of a bride, and its walls packed with the remains of girls sacrificed to keep her company. Yikes. It is a perfect venue for a group of thrill-seeking friends brought back together to celebrate a wedding. They are not going to put a wedding on this haunted-ass place. A night of food, drink, and games quickly spirals into a nightmare as secrets get dragged out and relationships are tested. But the house has secrets too. Lurking in the shadows is the ghost bride with a black smile and a hungry heart. And the next sentence, the fucking thing on chapters gave me the creeps. But the house has secrets too. Lurking in the shadows is the ghost bride with a black smile and a hungry heart. And she gets lonely down there in the dirt. Creepy. Effortlessly taking the classic haunted house story and turning it on its head, Nothing But Blackened Teeth is a sharp and devastating exploration of grief, the parasitic nature of relationships, and the consequences of our actions. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That sounds amazing. Okay, first of all, everyone in the chat suggesting me like spooky horror books. Thank you. More. Give me more things, please. Suggest more creepy horror books that you loved and that you're excited about because this is all I want to read now. So that's great. That sounds horrifying. It is one. Which one? Kendall? What did you suggest? Oh, okay, yeah, Lore Olympus. It's one of the best Persephone Hades retellings. Oh, that makes sense. Looking at the photos. Totally second Tender is the Flesh. Yeah, I know. I've been meaning to read that for a minute. Okay, let's test out this Furby. Let's test them out. Let's make sure all their sensors work.
nice. Wow. And sit up, you know.
Your tummy sensor work? Does your tummy sensor work? No? Back sensor works. Ooh, I don't know if the tummy sensor works. Oh no, it does. This one's sassy. It went na 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 and then farted. Appreciate that. Okay. So light tummy tongue. What the fuck else? Tilt. Oh, it's sneezing too. I just need him to go wee. When does this book come out? October 19th. I need that immediately. Okay, this guy works. I'm just gonna say he works because I'm pretty sure he does. He's just sneezing. He's just sneezing. He's got a little cold. All right. I've heard about this. Let me look it up. So, whoops. I just don't drop a battery on the floor, Natasha. Don't drop it. Okay, good. I'm okay. Don't drop a battery. Don't drop it. Don't do it. Okay. What's this one called? The Ritual by Adam Middle. Ooh. Oh, is that based off the friggin'? Is that not the movie? Scandinavian Wilderness Folks? I think I've watched that. Is the book better? Okay, cool. I'll check that out. That was released a little bit ago, so I might be able to find that at a used bookstore. Another creepy one is Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke. Yeah, I've heard that. That's the one. Things Have Gotten Worse. I remember that one from when I worked at Chapters. It was like really all over the place. I unboxed like 78 of them. Oh no. That's not out here yet. No, that's not the one I'm thinking. Excuse me. I need to read that immediately. It's not out in Canada yet. The ebook is out. But how do I get it? I want it. Looking forward to reading that. I almost bought it last week. Where is it? How do I buy it? Things have gotten worse since we last spoke. Yeah, that's great, but how do I buy it? I wonder if my indie has it. If they can order stuff in. Let me see. Is it by Erica LaRocca or something? Is that the one that's... It says here it's special order. There's no cover available. Hold on. Find my other indie. Oh, they're closed this weekend. Okay, interesting. What's it called? Things have... What? Things have... It's literally up on my screen. Things have gotten worse since we last spoke. Can you order me this book? Yeah, apparently. Okay. It takes about 13 days to obtain. Okay, so I can order it through them. Sweet, I might do that. I'm okay waiting. For some reason, Chapters doesn't have it, which is weird. But whatever. It's super short though. Yeah, no, I've seen it, but I don't care. Sounds good though. Look, it's one of the coolest covers I've ever seen. Johnny got his gun. Oh, that sounds horrifying. I don't think I like that. Ever tell you about the Stephen King I stopped reading, which was Rage? I did not finish that. I'm Canadian. We don't have guns here. That's not true. It's true. Oh, I can't read stuff about war. Nope. Can't do it. Appreciate that it's some people's thing. Cannot do it. Stephanie Perkins. I've read Stephanie Perkins before. I swear something. The woods are always watching. Ooh. Oh. No. Like, okay. I like that Stephanie Perkins covers are all like the same-ish style, but Best friends Nina and Josie spent high school as outsiders, but at least they had each other. Now with college and a 2,000-mile separation looming on the horizon, they have one last chance to be together, a 3-day hike deep into the woods of, I don't know how to pronounce that, National Forest. Simmering tensions lead to a detour off the trail and straight into a walking nightmare, and into something far worse, something that will test them in horrifying ways. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll probably read that. I mean, it depends because I've read so much true crime that like people disappearing off trails, if it's not done well, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, Rage was about that, yeah. Snapdragon. That sounds cute. Oh, that's so long. Oh, that's cute. Wow, Indigo really crushing it. 1% of the net proceeds from this book helps children in high needs community through the Indigo Love of Reading Foundation. Good job, Indigo. And you know what? When you donate to that, Indigo gets a tax break at the end of the year. So you know what you could do? You could just donate $17.50 or the price of this book right to some local kids reading charity. Okay, great, thanks. Whatever. Fucking Chapters. That seems cute. The Wasp Factory. That sounds wild. Is it bug related? Is it bugs? Is there bugs? There are bugs in it. Oh, you're sending me back some older books. I like it. Comic book. Comic look into the mind of a child psychopath. Oh, that sounds great. Cool. I'll check that out. That's it. I don't do books with bugs, by the way. I do not, will not, cannot handle it. Okay. I'm going to make another tag here. This one is collection number, model number 70-800. Name, this is a wolf Furby, right? Am I dumb? Yeah, no, it's a wolf Furby. Generation. One. Factory. Let's see what this one is. Factory is RL. It's more that I have an issue. I will not read books or watch movies, shows, anything that has bugs on a person, going in a person or out of a person, crawling on people, on food, that person then eats that food, cockroaches, bed bugs, like anything of the sort. I'm out. Like, I'm immediately out. It's gotten so bad to the point that, like, I'm not kidding. This is going to sound like I'm absolutely out of my mind. Jeff and I will watch, like, if we're interested in watching a show together, and I'm talking like, you think that something is safe and in terms of not bugs on stuff, no. Jeff has to pre-watch stuff, because if I watch it and a scene like that comes on, like I won't eat for like 3 days. Like, it's an actual problem. It's like it's my one, like, oh no, not my one big thing, but I can't do that, and I can't do anything with self-harm. Those are my triggers. Okay, birthday buddies. Does anyone have a November 24th birthday? November 24th. November 24th, 1998. Corrosion. A Novel Falling, a novel by T.J. Newman. Okay, check that out. Oh, is that planes falling out of freaking sky? Because I'm really not gonna like that either. Now, I lied. That's also something I absolutely will not read. I don't fly well. I do not fly well. I took 5 Ativan, like probably too many Ativan. I took 5 Ativan to get on the flight to Hawaii. Yeah. Even then, I did not do well. So I am the person who is silently weeping the whole flight. So yeah, that's me. So here's what I'm not going to read. I'm not going to read You Just Boarded a Flight to New York, which I have done numerous times. There are 143 other passengers on board. What you don't know is that 30 minutes before the flight, the pilot's family was kidnapped. For his family to live, everyone on your plane must die. The only way the family will survive is if the pilot follows his orders and crashes the plane. Enjoy the flight. Maybe I'll read it and just it'll fuck me absolutely right up. Maybe like, so I'm sorry. I just had a moment where I just personally laughed. Like, look at the tears in my eyes. I just personally pictured all the flights I had, and now I have anxiety. Just reading that gave me anxiety. Can I tell you a little secret about one of the flights to New York that I had? Actually, no, this was my first flight to New York for BookCon. Prior to that, I had only been on like 2 other planes. Okay, and it didn't go well. So we have an hour and a half flight from Ottawa to or Montreal to New York or Ottawa to New York, whatever. Um, so we board the plane, fine. I'm fucking just absolutely losing it. I didn't take an Ativan that time because I was like, oh, it's only an hour and a half. I've been on longer like bus trips. I'll be okay. No. So we get up, we're up in the air, we're flying around. No problem. I'm actually feeling not bad. Surrounded by businessmen with their little tippy top laptops. I'm fine. Fuck. Pilot Leo, our pilot, comes on. He's like, hi, this is your pilot Leo speaking. So there's a lot of fog and general weather above New York right now. So what we're going to do is fly around in the air for a while. And if we can't land in New York, we're going to land in, where was it? Starts with an A, Upper New York. What's it called? I can't remember now. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Upper New York, far away from where we need to go. And I'm like, great. So we're fucking circling, and it's now like Albany. Thank you, Albany. We're circling for like 45 minutes. I'm freaking out because I need to get off this fucking plane. Like, I am now past the point where I'm like, great. Pilot Leo gets on the fucking thing again and is like, hey folks, so yeah, we've been circling around for a minute there. So yeah, fog's pretty bad over New York. And I quote, because my soul left my whole body when he said this, yeah, the fog's pretty bad, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm going to give landing this plane a shot. Fuck me. Oh, God. My whole body left my, like, just, and I look over at Jeff like, this could not, I didn't just fucking hear that, right? No, but everyone in the plane looked around at each other and were like, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. So, sure as shit, Pilot Leo's fucking, I almost yeeted myself clean out of the plane. I was like, well, this is it. It's over. Now, here's the fun part. That I learned, great. I'm scared. Just, I think at that point, my fear of already flying mixed with that just cancel each other out. Like, I feel like it's just, there was no way that my body could produce more fucking adrenaline. Like, there was just no possible way. And so for some reason I got real calm, except this is my first time flying into New York. I didn't friggin' know. And prior to that, keep in mind, prior to that, the couple planes, I say four planes, because I flew from Montreal to Rome, from Rome to Paris home. So yeah, this was my fourth flight ever. Oh God. Keep in mind, all of those, the plane flew and landed on like ground, right? Like there was ground around, or it was dark, you couldn't see. It's perfect for me. No, this is 8:40 in the morning, bright, cloudy, foggy. And I didn't fucking know that in order to land this plane, he's got to fly over water. And then, like, here's the dock in frickin' New York City that, you know, he lands in. So my stupid ass, we're descending. And I look out my lovely window seat, great. And I just see water. Just fucking. That's all. That's all. And I didn't know. I see water, And then now that I've flown a couple more times since then, like 6 times or something since, yeah, no, we did not hit straight. Like I'm aware of that now. Like I look out, I see water, like I saw fog, water, and then immediately we went clunk clunk. Like it went, like we did not hit straight. Like there's no fucking way. And I asked Jeff this after. He's like, "Oh no, that was not a smooth, like proper landing at all. Like we were fine, but we were going in too fast. It went like I could feel the plane literally go clunk clunk. Like it was not like whoop boop, you know, it was like clunk clunk. Oh, fuck, just whatever. I survived clearly, but and then here's the other fun part of that story. Now I don't know how planes really work. I don't know how pilots work. I don't know pilot schedules. I don't know how the hell this works. I assume that pilots just flip and flop and everybody flies a plane and whatever. Oh no. Flight home from New York. From New York back to Ottawa or Montreal or whatever. I forget where we landed. Hi, so this is your pilot Leo speaking. And I went, oh fuck me. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But at the very least I trusted this man because he navigated some real sketchy weather. So I'm sorry. I read the synopsis of that novel where it's like, you just boarded a flight to New York, and I went, no, no way, no, absolutely not. No. Yeah, I don't fly well. That's the moral of that story. Yeah, the good old college try. Thanks, Pilot Leo. Appreciate that one so much. I almost did. Soul would have left my body too. Oh, it did. Yeah, it did. No, 100% did. Part of my soul is still up in the air. I'm giving it a shot. Right? Oh my god, like everybody looked around. Like I thought I was losing my mind. I looked around and I was like, there's no way. Like, yeah, uh-huh. Looking for a fantastic true crime, my sister Millie. Oh, okay. Millie. Oh, that looks sad. Oh, no, I don't think I can. Oh, no, I can't look at a face and, oh, that seems too sad. Nickel Boys? Nickel Boys. Oh, I've seen this. What is this about? Out of stock online? That seems weird. Oh, okay. So literally, like, winner of 2020 Pulitzer Prize for fiction. Oh, wow. Okay. Won a hell of a lot of awards. Follow up to the Pulitzer Prize bestseller. Oh, okay, so follow up. Brilliantly dramatizes another strand of American history through the story of two boys sentenced to a hellish reform school in Jim Crow era Florida. Wow, yeah, that seems dark and probably incredibly hard hitting. Ugh. The actual academy itself sounds horrific. Jeez. Yeah, that sounds rough to read. I don't know how much of that, like, based off of history and shit I want to read. If you like comics, The Nightmare Factory. I don't typically like a whole lot of comics, but every now and then I'll pick up a graphic novel. But so many Furbies in the background. Yeah. We're up to 130 in this household now. I'm actually working on them right now. Getting some tags on them. So I think this one's done. It has no eyelashes, but I need to put eyelashes on them. Actually, I need to check if This one has if a wolf Furby has black eyelashes or not. Whitehead is brilliant. The Underground Railroad is a difficult read, but really good. Oh, I believe it. I just don't know if my, like, not to say I don't want to read stuff like that. It's just sometimes, oh, and I hate saying the whole, like, I'm an empath. No, I don't like that. I feel too many fucking feels. And so, like, a lot of the times, even though it's a fictionalized tale of something that has existed in history, if it's too one of the reasons I don't read historical kind of based stuff is because a lot of the times it's so hard to read about that I'm like, great, now I'm depressed for a month. And yeah, so I don't know. Like, it's not to say that I ignore that kind of thing, because I don't. I definitely know it exists and you want to read experiences, but it's if I'm going to depress myself with the tales of shit that has gone down in history, I'm going to read it firsthand. Like, actually firsthand. It's not good for my personal mental health, no. And I think, I mean, there's a reason why I haven't read a lot of, like, anything dark, to be honest, recently. But this hasn't been good. Okay, moving on. We did a wolf Furby. What's next? Well, what is next? I want to get, like, can I get 2 more done tonight? I need to go to bed. Witch's cat. Let's do the witch's cat. So this is a witch's cat. It's a solid black Furby. I think they're so cute. I actually want another one because I want to make a completely solid black, like, Furby with like funky eyes and stuff, like a moth Furby, Mothman Furby. Okay, let's see what this one says. I hope I'm not keeping Jeff up right now. I hope he's still awake and we go to bed. Okay, this one says, oh, this one's birthday is January 1st, 1999. This one says work, but it's sneezing a lot. The eyelids are stuck. Okay, let's test it out. See what the sensors are like. He's sneezing, so he might not get a whole lot of, might not get a whole lot of testing out of the sensors. I can't get this battery in there. Am I dumb? Okay. Oh yeah, his eyelids are stuck. Okay, we're gonna test him later. His eyelids are stuck though. I wonder why. They don't feel gummy. I think it's just like missing something. Tongue works. Well, you say no, and then you're like, oh, I'm hungry, so what do you want? Very good. Jeez. Okay.
Okay, done.
Done? Okay.
Whoa! Hide. Shoo! Worry.
Oh, his sensors, I think, are messed.
No, again. Shoo! Hey, please, no.
Okay, I think he's fine. I think his sensors are fine. Have I read any Vandermeer? I have Vandermeer, and I keep freaking meaning to read it. I have Born in my list of books to read this year. Actually, see all these books back here? I need to read all of them by the end of the year. Was my goal. Little did I realize that 2021 would be the year of mental health and not reading a single thing. So, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so this one is, let me see. Let's do this quickly. We'll do collection number. Again, those are going to get filled out once I flush out the collection and I realize where they are in my collection. It's a whole thing. Model number is 70-800. Name. This is a witch's cat. Generation. This is generation 1. Factory. See what factory it is. That's an RL as well, so not the greatest factory. Right, the birthday is January 1st, which is kind of cute. January 1st, 1999. Maybe he was the first Furby made in 1999. Can you believe that? Maybe. Okay, so then info on this one. Eyelids stuck. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And he's sick, but I'll deal with that later. That is my own problem. Witch's cat. I had a solid black cat, and I say he's my little. That's cute. Yeah, I like the witch's cat. I have a witch's cat. This is a witch's cat right there too. Actually, do you guys want to see the 2 that I customized? Maybe I'll end it on that because I gotta go to bed soon. I've been trying to keep like a decent sleep schedule lately, and it's actually been really paying off. Just in general. So I'm trying not to stay up like too late. I'm trying to wake up. I'm trying to go to bed anywhere between 11 and midnight and wake up at 8. And it's actually worked really well because Jeff typically wakes up with the sun, which means he's up at like 5:36 in the morning. And then I used to wake up at like 11:30. So literally like Jeff would be up at 5. I'd get up at 11. It's 6 hours that like he's just awake, like staring at my lifeless body. And that was no fun. So I kind of made a compromise by going to bed earlier and waking up a little bit earlier. And I don't want to fuck up our sleep schedule. Okay, don't look at my ugly pants. Actually, I'm going to tilt myself up so you don't look at my butt. Ugly pajama pants on. Okay. That's better. Okay, so these are the Furbies that I customized. You might see them if you follow me on Twitter. I need to make a different outfit for this. But this is the one. How dark? Move this a little bit. This is the one inspired by The Shining. It says red rum on the eyelids. I want to actually take the eye chips out and replace them with 2 pictures of Wendy screaming. I think it'd be really fucking awesome. I haven't done it yet though. And then this is a little tag and a little axe that Jeff carved for me out of wood that I need to paint still. And then I want to make a different dress now that I have some fabric. So, but that is my Shining Furby. This one was actually my childhood white Furby. Both of these that I've customized are my childhood Furbies, which I think is kind of cool. And then we have Billy. Billy is my Billy is my 80s inspired like arcade kind of Furby. So he's got all of his tickets that he won and a funky shirt, and his eye chips I've changed out, and then his eyelids look like this. So obviously I've painted his faceplate and stuff like that. What's cool about Billy is I actually made a mini Billy. Should I grab him? Yeah, fuck it. Give me 1 second. Okay, this is gonna be the last because Jeff is asleep in the bedroom and didn't tell me, and I've just been chit-chatting loudly for the last like who knows how long. But yeah, I made mini Billy out of the McDonald Furby. So, and this guy was supposed to have little Chuck Taylors, but I haven't made them yet. So these are the two little guy. Cool, huh? So anyway, just right there. Okay, I am going to go because my husband is asleep. So I just want to say thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out with me. Thank you. And maybe next time you see me, probably not tomorrow, but next time you'll see me, I'm sure I'll still be freaking doing this to a million Furbies. Because it's going to take forever to put all these little tags. But at the very least, like, look, I've got a couple with, you know, a couple with the tags of information on them. Their final tags, I got 6 done, so it's not bad. And we got to talk about books, and I got to hang out, which is fun. Which is fun. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I don't want to keep Jeff up. Also, we turned the freaking lights out, so I can't see nothing, which is great. Because then I have to not die on my way to bed. All right. Thank you, guys. Everyone have a great night. Have a lovely weekend. Stay safe. Stay happy. Read a book. I'm going to try to. And I will see y'all probably in a video next week. So